Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We're here to solve this ascending Starters Sudoku puzzle by Dutch author Richard Stolk, who composed this for his national championship. And he made almost all puzzles in the championship, and it's really a treat to solve those. So the special rule of this variant, it was featured on the channel not so long ago with a puzzle of mine even. So whenever you have a number outside the grid, the number is the sum of the first few digits as long as those are ascending. For example, this could be 5, 7, 8, that's ascending, and then a smaller digit, then 20 is just the sum of those first digits as long as they are growing up. 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 20. It could also be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, followed by a 1. That's 20, and then as long as the digits are going up, and then they go down, and we stop taking them into account in the sum. So my sight is drawn towards this digit 3, because 3 as a sum could be a single digit 3 with a smaller digit here, or it could be 1 plus 2. But if I try to put 1 and 2, then this must be a bigger digit, so it won't work. The sum won't be 3 with the special rule, so that has to be a digit 3 followed by a smaller digit. And the same is true for 4. Well, actually, it could have been 1, 3, and a 2, but 3 is already taken, so it has to be a single 4 followed by 1 or 2. So now this 10 can only be 4 followed by 6 and followed by 5, because if I try anything else, let's say I had tried to put a 3, but I would need to put 7 plus 3. Sorry, I said a 3. I typed a 7. So if I had tried to put something bigger, let's say a 5, I can't put bigger digits that sum to 5. If I try to put a 6, I can't put bigger digits that sum to 4. So the only option is this 4 followed by 6, so that 10 is complete, and then a 5. I just use some coloring to say that those clues have been fully used. And now let's go back to this. So that's a 7, 8, 9 triple. And the interesting stuff is that those totals mean that we are ascending. 1 digit won't be enough, but 2 digits will suffice. I mean, if I try to put, let's say, a 2 and then an 8, I must put another 3, but it's not ascending anymore. Well, another way of saying that is that if I use at least 3 digits, 3 ascending digits, the total will be much bigger than 13. And the same is true for 15. So those totals must be achieved with 2 digits only. So I won't have a 7 here because ascending digits will be at most 13, so that won't work. So 7 is not possible here, so it will be either 7 and 8 or 6 and 9. So here it can't be 4 plus 9. Oh, and I know that 7 is in one of them, so that has to be a 6, and that's a 9. And now this can't be 6 and 7, so it has to be 5 and 8, and that's a 7. And there again, I can color those out. Those are fulfilled. And now this must be smaller than 6, so it's a maximum of 3. And here I need a third digit which has a minimum of 7. So the minimum here is 1, and the minimum option makes 14. So we must take this minimum and this 14 is now fulfilled, and we know by now that this digit must be smaller than 7. So I won't pencil mark. I could use some symbol to denote that this is a smaller digit, actually. I might really do that. But my attention is drawn to this 38, which is quite a big digit. So we know that the sum of the, I don't know how many digits, is 38, but I know they are ascending, and we know that the sum of all digits in the column is 45, so the missing value is 7. And I can't put a single 7 here because of this 7, so the only way to do that is to have 5 and 2 here. And it means that the ascending digits are just all the other digits, which gives a lot. So this 38 is now fulfilled. And the digits here are a 3 and an 8. Now, what is happening here? For this 23 can't be made of 3 digits because the only way would be 6, 8, and 9, and that's not the case. So we will need at least a 4th digit, which can only be a 9. So that's 17, and we need another 6, which can be made with 1 and 5 or 2 and 4. Right. So 17 can't be made with 2 digits. It would have to be 8 and 9, and 8 is not available. So at least 3 digits, but 3 won't be enough, because with 3 digits, the maximum would be that, and actually not. But the maximum is less than 15. So we need a 4th digit, which won't be 8 or 9, so it will be a 7. That's 13, so we need another 4, which is 1 and 3. So that's 2 and that's 4. And here I need a 5-9 pair. Now, those clues are fulfilled. And let's go back to this. So those 2 digits must sum to 13 because one of them has to be bigger than 3. So it won't be 6 and 7. It won't be 4 plus 9. It can only be 5 plus 8. So that's 9, that's 5. Here I need 2 and 9. Here I need 6 and 7. And there again, this 13 clue is fulfilled. What's next? This 7, I guess. It could be a single 7. Oh, no, that's interesting. 22 and 17. So this ascending stuff and the ascending stuff here sum to 39. So the outliers must sum to 6. And it can't be a single 6. It can't be 1, 2, 3, or 1 plus 5. So they have to be 2 and 4. So 2 and 4 are the outliers. And 22 must be with ascending 5, 8, and 9. So this variant gives a lot of digits at once. Now, the question could be with 20. I could have 3 digits with 5, 7, 8, as I mentioned at the beginning. If I try to have more digits, it will mean that this is ascending with 1, 2, 3, 4, but 1 is not available. So that has to be 3 digits. 2 is not enough with 5, 7, and 8. So that's fulfilled. And then, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and there's 2 and 4 here, so that has to be 1 and 3, 1 or 3, and this digit is the same as this one. All right, do we have anything with this 13 clue? Could be 4 and 9. Could it be anything else? Could it be with a 2? If I try to put a 2 here, That's a 4 here, so I need another 11. 2, 9, 3, 8, 4, 7, 5, 6, nothing is available. So 13 must be made with 2 digits. Without using those, it has to be 4 and 9. That's the only option. I love this puzzle. There's such a natural flow to the way you solve them. So the remaining digits on this row are 1, 2, 4, 6. The only way to sum to 10 is to have 4, 6. And we get the 1, 2 pair for the rest. Now this 18 here, we need another 12. So it will be a smaller and a bigger. I can't go to the 8 because I would need then something bigger than 21. So it could be 5 with... No, it couldn't be 5 and 7. It couldn't be 4 and 8, so it has to be 3 and 9. And it resolves this. So this is done as well. And the rest should be almost plain Sudoku, except for this 7. Yes, let's have a look at this. So I mentioned earlier it could be a single 7 with 2 digits. It's not 2 plus 4, 2 plus 5, it's not 3 plus 4, it's not 1 plus 6 because of this 6. It can't be 1, 2, 4, so it has to be a single 7. So now all the clues have been fulfilled. We just need to know that this is smaller than 7, but it could never be 8 or 9. So what do we have now? This 5 must be here on the row. We need 1, 3, and 6, so this can only be a 1. This one has been there for ages, resolving that. This 2 here gives a 2 there. Here we need 6 and 3. It resolves the 7, 6 pair. That's not a 7, so 7 is here, that's an 8. Here we need a 1 and a 3, no, a 1 and a 5. Here we need a 1 somewhere, it can only be here. 3 and 4, so that's 3, that's 4. It fixes this, it fixes that. Puts the 6 here, the 8 there. That can only be a 6, I think. Here I need a 3, it's here. That's 2 and 4. That's 8. And now 5, 6, 7, and 9. Beautiful. So I really love the flow of this puzzle. You can see I think I really took the clues in that very order. I may have strayed from the path at some point, but I feel like the clues have been placed really in this in a natural order. Well, that's just the usual jewelry by the professor Richard Stolk. Thanks for watching this video. Watching, not washing. See you soon on SudoKanard.